Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you have not liked and subscribed the channel, please like and subscribe the channel. In this video I am going to share you how Microsoft is transforming the Apple device enrollment experience with Microsoft Intune. Right, so I will show this article today in the later video. Right, so what is actually this the new experience? Right, as you know, this Microsoft has announced, right, in the first half of calendar year 2024, Microsoft is going to remove the ability and functionality for the run company portal in single app mode until authentication setting, right? So this setting will be removed in mid 2020 year, next year, right? So devices will not able to enroll through this method, and you will not be able to save the new enrollment profile with this setting configure, yes, right? So with this upcoming changes, devices, if any device is assigned with an existing enrollment profile with the company portal authentication method and like running the running company app portal in single app mode, if its setting is set to yes, will fail to enroll, right? They must be assigned a new enrollment profile with supported authentication method. So what are the supported authentication method for Apple device enrollment program, right? So what is this Apple device enrollment? If you are already familiar about DEP, Apple Business Manager, this is the same, the new name, right? It's actually it's the same. So I'm saying we are talking about the ADE because the Apple has renamed to from DEP to ABM to ADE, right? So don't be confused. If you haven't already done this, we recommend as a Microsoft, I mean, being as an Intune expert, I would recommend you to moving your authentication method to set up assistance with modern authentications and leverage the new capability. There are three uh, authentication method is available. What all these? There is the first one is the setup assistance with modern authentication. Like this method is actually will be available with user affinity, as you can see in my screenshot here. Enroll with user affinity setup assistance. So while you creating the Apple Business Manager profile under when you create a profile, you will select the user affinity and authentication method. Here you have to select enroll with user affinity and setup assistance with modern authentication. What is this setup authentication with modern? This authentication method will allow your company to require authentication with Entra ID as a part of the out of box experience, right? So during enrollment, I mean during the setup assistance with ABM devices or ADE devices, whatever you call it. So prior to user accessing their home screen, like right, of course, you will also have options to select the require MFA multi-factor authentication depending on the setting, whatever in your conditional access policy. The other two is just-in-time registration. I have already explained, and the last option is await until configuration setting. This is the required because once you this is most of the company, right, want to make sure that all the policies, everything get downloaded on your devices. So until then, the devices has to wait on, and it should be selected yes, right? So let's go to this article quickly. So this this Microsoft has announced in July 2021, and now they decided to remove this ability and functionality to this run this I mean disable this functionality by mid of 2024, right? What is this new workflow? Once it will be replaced, what it will improve? It will improve the security both for the users and admin experience, right? So as I have already shown you about this one, let's go to the await finite configurations. You can see here, right? If it's selected yes, it will actually enable a more secure and lock experience at the end of the setup, and to ensure that your organization or your most critical devices configurations are installed on the devices before user can access these devices. So until then it will wait for the device configurations. What is this JIT? Just in time registration, right? For ADE devices, you can see. So with just in time registration, the company portal requirement for intra ID registration or compliance checking is no longer needed, right? By removing this company portal requirement, we eliminated extraneous steps, removed required app download that can't be changed, and put an end to switching between apps to get device compliance, thereby streamlining the user flow. So if any SSO single sign-on apps like any Microsoft apps or any other apps can be used to complete the Entra ID registration now, while seamlessly stabilizing SSO through the devices. Additionally, just-in-time remediation is the new embedded flow, okay, for the users to see their compliance status and action steps right within the apps. So you can check these here, right? App bundle ID, device registration, and SSO enable is one, right? And you see the SSO extension type is Azure ID, right? Earlier, now Azure has renamed to the Entra ID. So you see here, run company portal app. So you should select no, because because if you select yes, your device's user will not able to enroll, or it will get failed to enroll, right? So make sure, if you are a Intune administrator, if you are using these functions, make select make sure you select no, or choose any other method, which other 2 3 method which I have already shown you. The first one is the setup stage with modern authentication. Try this one instead of this selecting this company portal and the single app mode. So I hope you learn how about this new authentication method, which is going to expire by mid of 2024, and you should use the correct authentication and modern method, which is more secure, because after this support has been ended, this setting will eventually be removed from this user interface as well. I hope till then, thank you, have a good day, bye bye, take care.